Yeah, you're tuning in to the Unbreakable Black Man Podcast with your host, Michael Terrell, and I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. What's happening, everybody? What's happening? I got my co-host right here with me, Mr. Nick James, the Unbreakable Nick James in the building, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Good to be here.
So, what were we talking about again?
Homeless people.
Yeah, okay. I remember.
We hadn't talked about this in a while.
Yeah, okay. That's because we keep, I wish we wouldn't see the guy on Moreland Avenue in a while, but we see him every day.
I don't.
Well, you don't know more, but since I live over in this area, I consistently see the same person every day with that same hi, and I just be like, bro, I can't, you can't be a part of the, you can't be a deduction in my income. I can't support you, your hustle. He probably makes more than I do.
Come on now.
I'm sorry. If at least 3 people gave him $5 to $10 every hour, you don't think that deuce and wave?
It clearly don't work on everybody. And then you have to take into account how many people carry cash on them. I have no cash on me. I probably would be right next to them if I carried cash on me.
I'm sure some of them have cash outs.
That's a fair point. I've heard, yeah.
Can you cash at me? Man.
I ain't got it. Well, what about Venmo?
Right. What? And then they pull out an iPhone 14.
That's when I'd be like, bro, come on. Like, whatever you scam you're doing, you need to be schooling me on that shit. Because you're doing well off.
I be looking at that dog. I be like, that dog don't even look like he's struggling. Like, oh, girl don't look like she's struggling. She a thick one. You eat.
It could be at a dumpsters.
Oh my God. You got gourmet. You getting thick off of dumpster meals?
Yeah. It's possible.
America, don't listen to this shit. Europe, whoever.
America, please do.
Are you?
There are what do you think happens when restaurants close at the end of the night? Not every place, but a lot of places like Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. I've done it before. I've eaten out of trash.
Oh man, come on now. Dunkin' Donuts be throwing their whole bag of donuts away. We know what that is. It's different from.
It's not different from what we're talking about. People can still be hefty and homeless. If you just eaten leftovers from Dunkin' Donuts the night before.
Not on my watch.
What do you mean not on your watch, man, RoboCop?
Man, it's just hard for me to,
I'm gonna say, go to Dunkin' Donuts at the end of the night. You fuck. Hey. What you need my dollar for? Hey. Pay your iPhone bill?
I'd rather, like I was saying before, I'd rather go out there and chunk money to the water boys on the corner trying to hustle, trying to get, trying to make a way for themselves before I just give somebody that's just chilling on the corner every day.
And that's a good thing. But also, too, what I was trying to bring up was when we first started talking about like mental illness, there are people who are mentally ill.
Yeah, I know.
But you can't you can't just write that off.
And I don't have to take it on as a responsibility.
No, of course not. Exactly the same way that I would say if I pull up to the same red light every day and I see the same homeless person every day, I'm not obligated to give them $1. I'm not obligated to give them shit every single time. But if I got it and if I feel like it, then I'll do it. But I don't look at someone and say, I have to take them on as my responsibility, as my duty for the betterment of the world and all this shit. Like, I don't feel that way.
But I hear that.
Help where you can. It's just a trickle in the bucket, but at least you made a drop.
Oh yes, a trickle. Oh yes, it is so much a trickle. A trickle in the ocean.
That's a good point too.
You don't even see the action. And it's not to say like you need to see it, but I'm just saying like you would hope what you do make a difference, but it doesn't. You know, it was I forgot what mayor it was. It was one of the mayors of Atlanta, I think.
I want to come back to what you just said too about making a difference.
Okay.
But go ahead.
But he was like, stop feeding the homeless because it keeps them out there in the streets and away from them getting the help that they need. So that's another thing. The more that you let them survive another day keeps them from really getting the help that they need.
You think they won't survive anyways?
What you mean?
Like, you're going to tell people to not help these people who need help? Like, they can just break into your car or break into your house. They're
gonna do that regardless. To me, I feel like, you don't think? If they're gonna break into your car,
but even more so if you have a mayor or a governor saying,
shit.
When you're in survival mode, no. What's a conscience when you're in survival mode? I'm starving to death.
You fucking dumpster dive. Then you just said that they can fucking dumpster dive. They can go in the back of Fellini's and get a whole pizza at the end of the day. I'm just joking, but America. I'm not heartless, okay?
Once they go, no, it's fine.
He likes making me seem like the asshole. Like,
no. I like making him think. I like giving him alternate ways.
You see a bad guy like me.
Mike, your womb is so polluted.
Yeah. Another Quaalude. You call me in the morning.
Like a night to the bad guy. Yeah.
You'll never see another bad guy like me.
His wallet's so polluted.
Yeah, man. I'm screwed. But I wish I could find the song for, what was it, DuckTales. As he used to be my idol. Scrooge McMotherfreaking Duck. With the safe full of the money that he used to go swimming in. And I sit there and always having to give to somebody, man. And you ain't even trying, bro. You not even trying, bro. Bro. There's so many ways to make money out here and you not even trying. If I don't see you on Memorial Drive trying to sell your plasma, bro.
He is trying. He's trying to get your money.
Right. With that weak ass wave and peace sign. Hi. And then somebody roll down. It pisses me off. It pisses me off.
When people show humanity.
Every fucking time. Every fucking time. Every time. Every time I have to see somebody, and especially, I ain't even gonna lie to you. My little jealous. I ain't even jealous. It's not jealous because I don't envy what they're doing. I just think it's so dumb. And so, oh my God, you love making me sound like the asshole. But
hey, you sound like you got a guilty conscience over here.
I might do, boy. I might do. But
I'm just thinking of different ways of looking at it. That's all I'm bringing to the table.
You see,
I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong.
He handed him a $10 bill. And I'm like, look at that bullshit. I said, boy, and I start estimating. I'm like, damn, he just got $10 in like 1 minute. I mean, not even a minute, bro. Not even a minute. You know what I'm saying? But like if I go out there and try to do some work for somebody, they be trying to penny pinch on me and shit, but they'll just give their money away to a bum.
That's another way of looking at it too.
Like that, like I be looking at a lot of stuff. Like, dang, you won't help your next door neighbor, but just to make you feel humane, you'll look out for a bum, but you'll hate your neighbor. You'll look out. You can see somebody on GoFundMe that needs help with a funeral. You won't help that person, but you'll see a bum on the side with the hi, and you'll give that man 10, 20 sometimes. Oh, I want, especially when you want to do it for Instagram or for YouTube, then you'll give them thousands of dollars, $100, $600, and make sure you film this, bro. Get your ass over here so you can film this. I ain't doing this shit for nothing. Here, sir. I just wanted to make your day.
Well, see, that's an investment for the people like that. People who are, they're trying to they think karma's following them on Instagram, and they got to fucking put a thing going, oh, look, I did a good thing. Everyone look, I'm not a bad person. I think those are people who have some type of internal guilt in some way, and they're trying to show everyone like, look, I'm not so bad.
Click that like button and subscribe to me giving people money.
Yeah.
Like, bro, get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Likes and subscriptions are like a GoFundMe in a way.
I ain't gonna lie now. I had did a TikTok video, and I was trying to see where my numbers was gonna go. I was looking like, okay, those views are growing. My likes weren't that much, but the views were. And I was like, oh God, this shit can be addictive. I can imagine somebody that's watching this shit like growing. You wake up one morning and you got like 10,000 likes off of some silly shit that you did in the kitchen or something. But
you think that high would be more so off the fact that these people like what you're saying, or the fact, or what am I trying to say here?
You're entertaining.
That's what, like, I think I would see, like, I got 10,000 likes and I'd be going like, wow, people are like liking what I'm saying, rather than like, I have all these likes. People care about the likes in general and like that sort of thing. I think.
I believe they come up with a concept in their head and be like, what can get me likes? Because no matter what they do, you'd be like, oh, it's just a passion of mine. Yeah, but you put it on social media to share it with the world to see how many people like it. Bad nor good, but you are putting it on there for other people to see it. And you know that they can like it or not like. Well, they can't even not like it. They could just not do nothing.
They can comment.
Oh, yeah, they can comment.
They'll let you know right away if they don't fuck with you.
I hear, but I see a lot of comments, and I be trying to figure out, like, let's say if you got like a million views on something, and you might get like 500,000 comments positive about you, and you'll let like 200 negative comments kill your whole vibe. And so it sucks that the power behind it is getting so strong. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I asked you before, but did you see that movie? I mean, that show Black Mirror on Netflix yet?
Yeah.
And you seen that one episode where the lady, she kept on getting like disliked.
It was like the whole like societal construct was it would be like your likes and everything was like almost like your credit in real life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
That would be a scary
I think we're
society.
heading that way. I think we're heading that way.
But then you have to be like, just like how, like, speaking of like the whole Kanye thing, right?
Mm.
Like,
been wanting to talk to you about that.
That's killing me inside, man. Shout out Kanye, bro. Like, I think that they trying to, it's, to me, it's like the Salem witch hunt right now.
Yep.
And I feel like certain people don't want to be exposed. So they're going to make everybody, shout out Tropico. I'm always referencing my fucking video game, and I don't care what nobody says. That is the realest, like, simulation type of game that you could have. But the funny thing is on there, it's saying, like, when you have a leader that's trying to overrun you, how you can get them to not be powerful no more is you can send them to the infirmary. I mean, not infirmary. What is it called? I can't remember the name exactly.
What does it resemble?
Like a crazy house.
Oh, okay. Like an insane asylum.
Asylum. There we go. And so once you put him there, nobody in the country believes that person no more. He loses all his credibility. All the rebels don't believe him no more. Everybody doesn't chase after him no more.
And who's that sound like?
And that sounds just like Kanye. You got so powerful.
And they tried to go after Kyrie too.
Anybody strong enough to have a message outside of the box, they're like, no. And we're going to make an example out of you so nobody else gets out of this box. They're going to beat them to death and make them say certain things that make them seem like they have no control over their creativity of their mind no more. For here on out, you do as I say.
It's modern day slavery.
Yeah, of course. And they use it because they like, okay, well, you know that the media is how most people make their money. You got to advertise on this platform. You have to show yourself. You have to speak. You have to do all these things on these platforms. And if you say something that's against them, we don't care if you say, come around the corner with an AK, bust a nigga in the head, da 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 da. You can hear that all day. But that old song that Michael Jackson did, that dun, 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 like they made him take that whole thing out the song. I think it was Jew Me or something like that. They made him take that whole thing out the song because they were like, that goes against what we put. But how can we have a whole society, a whole big organization of music to where it's cool as hell to call a female a bitch, or to talk about robbing a man when he's at the strip club, or I don't know, but all this stuff is tasteless. You know what I'm saying? I think all this stuff is like,
it's backwards. I don't think it would be so tasteless if it weren't so one-sided.
It's
like, well, I mean, maybe it still is tasteless, but
to be a better leader is the way of the world. If there's a better leader than you, sometimes the world needs to be led by somebody else. But the media will confuse people. The media will push agendas. They will discredit people. So it's very hard to get lost with a lot of this stuff. I know for me personally, I listen to the media, but I don't get swayed by what I hear. I have to sit back and analyze what I'm listening to. There's not going to be just,
surface level.
Yeah.
Like
the masses said that Kanye said bad things about Jewish people, and I don't even know what he said, but oh my God. I'm like, well, okay. What did he say? Okay. What's wrong about it? Okay. Is that true or is that false? We don't go over that type of stuff. Is the industry overran by, the Jewish community? Yes.
Yes.
Is it overran? Do they overrun the entertainment industry? Period. Yes. Do they run the entertainment law scene? Yes. So if they're all in cahoots,
Banking.
yeah, and
It's not anti-Semitic to say that.
and they're all they all work together. Just as much as if you go into a black community, they all work together. The mechanic got to go to the whatchamacallit to get something. So yeah, of course, if you in a white community, of course, if a white guy goes to a white lawyer and you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you cornered the game and now somebody's exposing you because they don't need you. See, that was the thing. Kanye didn't need them no more. They can easily tell you, you better shut the fuck up, because if you ever open your mouth, I will own you. They can say that to Jay-Z. They can say that to Beyonce. They can say that to Rick Ross. They can say that to DJ Khaled, because all these people still need them. They don't even have their distribution rights. So if you disconnect them with their own music, they won't be shit.
So of course they're gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Kanye said, "I'm on the brink of fucking a dynasty."
And is it wrong?
No,
like
unless you're
Kanye, you should. I still say your crazy ass should have had listened to Sway. He said it a long time ago. You had all that money, but you were still trying to be a creative guy with all the stuff that you were doing. But at some point in time, it's time for you to sit back and start planning for your future.
But
he should have been trying to, like.
He said that was before he knew. He had to get in that to know what Sway was saying, I feel like. And this is, I mean, what the fuck do we know? But this is just all speculation. But
he had to get out his ass.
Yeah, well, he had the vision. You got to give him that.
Yeah, but he had to get out his ass.
I have no doubt that he's constantly surrounded by yes men who, are never going to tell him, like, bro, pump the brakes. Let's think about what the fuck you're talking about right now before you go out there and start saying shit. When Sway said what he said, Kanye didn't even take 2 minutes to even take in what he said. When Sway was in the middle of saying what he was saying, he was already like, how Sway? Well, he was frustrated at that time.
Okay.
Understandably so, but the brands that he was with gave him the infrastructure that he was looking for.
Yeah, because he was making them.
Adidas and Gap, the two companies that he associated with, as soon as he associated with them, their stocks went through the fucking roof.
Mm-hmm.
So he got that. Like, his name is something.
Yeah, of course.
Now he's in a place where he's starting to realize where it's like, okay, even though I'm making them so much money, and like, even though I'm such a good investment, they're still fucking me. And that's where he realized where, like, Sway was talking about. Because, like, he is the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Yeezy brand, like, that's his brand. And it sells like a motherfucker.
And it's not going to sell the same with him not being a part of it. They trying to create.
Adidas and Gap, they're done now. Yeah. They're going right back to where they were.
They trying to make replicas. It's like, bro, it's not the shoe, dumbass. Adidas, you're dumb. Like, it's not the shoe. It's the name behind the shoe. It's the legacy behind the shoe. So Adidas by itself is not, you barely made it before. and you will go back to barely making it again.
Yep.
You have made the biggest mistake.
Nike was the biggest fucking footwear company for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
And Adidas, once they got with Kanye, they actually had, I don't know the numbers exactly, but Adidas was at least right there with Nike, if not surpassing them.
Yeah, well, oh well.
But not no more.
Oh well.
You're done now, Adidas.
Oh.
Now you got nothing.
Well, you're going to be right back at Payless.
And they're still trying, and they're still trying to sell his designs.
Facts. Well, you know,
at a higher price.
Yeah, because it's the after Yeezy collection.
If anybody buys them shoes, I have Yeezys. I ain't buying no Adidas without the Yeezy.
I was about to say shit. The only way you're gonna get it is through that now. That's the only way you're gonna get it now. Is just
resellers.
Just, what they gonna call that shit? Because I know they're not. What they gonna call it? They gonna still call it the Yeezys?
No,
we know
they're gonna call it Adidas.
Ugh, the Adidas what?
The Adidas without the Yeezy. The anti-Semitic Adidas.
They ain't gonna.
Or no, I'm sorry, the Semitic Adidas.
Yeah, I was about to say they ain't gonna.
Sorry, I got my wires crossed for a second.
They ain't gonna sell. But man, man, who just wassles, man? I'm so done.
Yeah.
Like, especially like with the Kyrie thing. First, they were on Kyrie's ass about the whole, what was it, the not getting the shot. Then about the playing for the team and not like get off of the man. Like anytime somebody thinks outside of the box and they want to have an original thought, you want to go for the head. Which?
I was just about to say that. It's just a constant fucking witch hunt.
Yeah.
As soon as someone brings up anything that's like, well, did anyone think of this? Like, is anyone thinking about like
that's all cancel
out the box, like you said? Like, I mean, there's no better way to put it.
Yeah, that's all cancel culture is these days. All cancel culture is the new Salem witch hunt. And be proud of yourself. Are you witch hunters? Are you people that's just fiending for somebody's attention? Because one day it's gonna be your ass under that witch hunt. And it's gonna be something that you put your little ridiculous ass on TikTok for, or Instagram, or whatever the case may be, or something that you do and you accidentally get filmed for, and they're gonna come for your head. And just as much as you don't have sympathy or empathy for what's going on, let me clear my throat so you can hear me properly. I hope that you get every bit of stress, strain, and every freaking problem that they have to go through. I hope that you have to live through that same thing, because it's not fair. Our First Amendment was for us to have freedom to say whatever the hell we want to. But now it's censored. As you said, we live on slippery slopes, my friend.
Every day, dude.
Every freaking day. Get the fuck out of here with these slippery slopes.
But now let's bring it right back around. I feel like you're the cancel culture for homeless people.
How?
Because they're not living up to your expectations. But they should just be written off of society.
I never said that, though. There you go. See? The fucking media.
No.
Rewind.
No.
Hey,
oy vey.
Everybody, rewind this shit and find when I just said that shit right there. Rewind this shit back and see where I said that they supposed to be.
No,
I said I said me as an individual. Not saying I hope everybody, hey, give $1, my dog. But me. Me, will not be giving them a goddamn dime. It's just me.
Because they're not working for it.
Yep.
They're out of the box.
Yep.
Exactly. Cancel homeless people, everyone. You heard it here first.
From Nick James.
Michael Terrell, 2024.
No, you heard that. You did not hear that from me. if they want to sit there and lay under that bridge, and if you want to give them money to do so, then hey man, you be my guest, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not gonna step in your way. I'm just saying, for me, I work hard as hell. I get out there, I sweat, like, my back hurts, my feet hurt. I be stressed, like I have bills to pay. I got a lot of things that I gotta do, and then it's just hard for me to just be like, hey man, every time I stop at this red light, I'm gonna give somebody $1. I can't do that.
That's fine. You don't have to. But going back to the whole Kyrie Irving thing, another thing that was fucked up is because he got into all that shit because he watched a documentary, which Amazon still sells.
Because it's not about the documentary.
No one's mad about it. Yeah.
It's about us putting you in your place, boy. That's what it's about. Anybody that want to get out that box, we gonna put you back in that box, boy. That's what you feel. You think that you gonna come out here and try to sway the world. We know you a popular one.
She still got 2 days, Mr. Candy.
We want him out there to let them all know you not gonna change nobody's mind about what we got going on, that we've been had going on for a very long time before your ass came around here. So now we gonna get you to apologize in front of the masses. And we gonna get you to say something else. Plus, we gonna give you a fine. Plus, you gonna take a class. Plus, you gonna have a statement. Plus, you gonna lick a donkey's butt. Plus, you gonna, man.
Was that not some horse shit?
Bro.
He apologized, and then some asshole comes out and goes, that apology wasn't enough. He's got to do this,
Right.
this, and
Who
this,
are
and
you?
this. And it's like, why don't you go fuck yourself?
What a donkeys. Who are you? Who are you? Are you the representative for what's good? Like, man, get out of here. When I heard that, it just killed it for me. And I'm like, okay, well, if this isn't the Salem witchcraft.
It's proving Kanye right.
Right. And then
No one wants to talk about that.
And the funny thing is all the people that was like, gun ho about it at first, after that man did that, after he came out with that saying that he wanted Kyrie to do that, everybody was like, hold up now. We was going to let you beat on him, but we don't want to let you beat on him that much. Well, nigga, you shouldn't have let him get beat on, period.
For an opinion.
Like we trying to sugarcoat that ain't everybody racist in their own little damn way. Let Tyrone walk into a house with one of them little girls, and the minute he leaves, why? Like hell, because they so damn close knit. They do not want you out the box, no type of damn way. But they're not going to discuss that type of stuff. They're not going to discuss the stuff outside. It's easy to say what you can see right in front of you. But there's layers to everything. There's layers to I talk to people. I say even it's crazy. You see racism even in Africa.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you go. So when you want to point out racism only when it's about you, or make it such a big deal only when it's about you, like you can all right, the worstest thing that you could do, like I feel bad for white men. And the reason why I say that is, like, you guys are the new guys that everybody's gunning for. You're all misogynistic. You're all racist.
I'm glad you said it, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? I call a thing a thing. I mean,
in
like
certain ways, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Go ahead.
I do still think white privilege is a thing.
It is.
And so it's difficult to sit here and go like, you don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. But I think that could be the new thing where, or it's becoming that.
Straight men too.
Yeah, straight white men. If you have any type of differing opinion that's not with the status quo, you're a racist, you're a homophobic, you're transphobic, you're a xenophobe.
And
like, it's
why do
like,
they use phobic?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of gay people.
They're like, what? And somebody be like, are you homophobic? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not homophobic, negrophobic, Caucasian phobic. I'm not straight phobic. I'm not scared of what? Y'all taking over? Like, I don't give a. By the time y'all take over, I'm be dead and gone. I don't care. Like, everybody live your best life, lick lollipops and kiss my ass. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear stuff like that, it tickles me. It's like, oh, you're trying to win your point. So you throw words out there. Not knowing how sometimes you might throw, like, a lot of these idiots don't even know the words for what they use. Like misogyny. They don't know what misogyny means. They just love to say, you're misogynistic. I'm like, oh, okay. How? Please explain. You just are. What you're saying, it's just misogynistic. Please explain.
It's not an argument.
Let me know what is misogynistic about what I'm saying? What you're saying. Like, oh my God. Okay, let's slow this down. How is what I'm saying misogynistic? And then once it starts to get to be to where you just keep repeating same shit, I just put you in a dum-dum pile and just be like, you don't know what you're talking about. If you could prove me wrong, cool beans. But if you have nothing to say, skeet on before you get peed on. Okay?
Which to them, they never have nothing to say.
No.
They got a whole lot to say about nothing.
But you're supposed to respect it.
Without your words being respected.
Right. I can't.
Like, no, that's not how that works.
I'm sorry. It's already hard for me when I deal with people that are in like a higher power, but only at like a job position or like, let's say like at church, you might have like people at a higher pew, or even at the college that I work at, like you have people that are in higher positions that toot their nose up at you. That's not racism, but shit, that's classism. That's I don't even know if that's fucking classism, because half of the people. So you know what pisses me off? Because I know I'm veering off right now, but I'm gonna say this shit. I'm gonna say it. It pisses me off so much.
What's that?
When, like, I know I'm an outside worker, but you know, through the accumulation of what I do, I make pretty good. And then I'll see some people like working at like office buildings where I know they like making like, and I ain't gonna say like, but well, I'll say like probably like what, $12, $13, $14, $15 an hour, or whatever the case may be. But then they see me outside blowing leaves, and they toot their nose up at me, and I'm just like,
you miserable fuck.
yeah, I should be tooting my nose up at your dumb ass.
While you're doing 5 laps around the fucking building,
right,
just to get some fucking like leg
outside
stretches.
Yeah. Man, get the hell out of here, man. You struggling more than I am, and you want to toot your nose up at me because you wear a fucking suit and you work inside of a building. that suit does not say much about you. But I'm just saying, like, outside of even racism and all that other stuff, you have so many things that people like discriminate on you about.
People will always look for something to try to make themselves feel better.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't care. That's why I just be like, I try to just be who I am, and I try to be good to everybody and try to be nice to everybody, because I see it through a lot of people, and I be like, man, it's some bullshit to have to deal with that. So I'm not gonna give you my ass to kiss. Like, if we doing a full circle back to those bums, but I ain't gonna be paying you neither. No, sir. Oh man, what was I?
I'm gonna tell you right now, all you bums with the iPhones 14 that's listening to this right now, I got you.
Yeah, laying in their tent right now,
listening to this podcast.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to watch this later on. It says Andrew Tate charged. Full video of police raid. He's another one.
I don't like him.
You don't?
Nah.
Explain.
I think he's just like he's. I just feel like he's just like some nerd who's like he's. I don't disagree with everything he says, but just like his cadence and like his persona of like this know-it-all that like I'm like I just don't like him. Like I liked who's the guy who died?
He was more of an asshole than him.
I like him better. He at least he seemed more sincere. You think Andrew Tate's more sincere? What's the guy's name who died?
Kevin Samuels.
You think Andrew Tate's more sincere than Kevin Samuels?
Same message, just different messengers. Same message.
Andrew Tate just was like on Twitter going against this girl Greta Thunberg or whatever her name is. She's like a teenager.
I'm not gonna.
He's going after little girls.
Oh well, I'm not that.
Send me an email so I can tell you my all my cars and their enormous emissions.
Okay,
like that's fucking stupid shit.
Fuck that part.
Kevin Samuels wasn't doing that.
He did petty shit too. Kevin Samuels did, but fuck that. Something that I used to tell my ex all the time, right, is you have to get past the messenger sometimes, because that's how the enemy can trick you. Because the message will come through somebody that you don't want to hear it from. But something that I learned even when I was young is you can even get the best message from a bum if you would just listen. The messages that he gives are not wrong. There's right as rain to me. Now, does he come off arrogant? As a motherfucker? But when you have his status, sometimes, yeah, you can be arrogant. Hell, Steve Jobs is just an arrogant nerd.
Was.
Okay.
Arrogance don't bother me. It's just, I don't know.
But that's what it is, though. It's the arrogance part. The message. Tell me if you could.
Kevin Samuels had the arrogance. It didn't bother me. There's just something about Andrew Tate that I just can't get past. There's too many people out there giving that same message that he's giving that I don't need to listen to him, and I don't mind not listening to him.
Right. And that's the thing. It's not for everybody.
He sounds like an incel who's not an incel. Like it.
But it's a good message.
But it's the same message that, like I said, I can hear from other people who are delivering it in different ways.
All right, so let me tell you, this is how I feel about it, right? So sometimes I'll be looking at at YouTube, right? And I be watching some videos to where like I could look at this goofy tell me advice, about, like some relationship stuff or some Andrew Tate advice. And I'm looking at it from a guy that's got an average job, an average body, an average face, an average bank account, an average everything. I'm not too prone to listen to his message. But when I see somebody like Andrew Tate, you would want to hear his message a little bit more because of the things that he's got going on. Regardless, some men can't take, or some people, period, can't take direct messages. Their feelings get involved with the message. And then there are some people to where I could be fussing at you. We could be talking about something like, I could be like, man, this motherfucking shit is right, bro. How the fuck you don't see it? And you could be the guy that don't get mad about it and look and be like, oh man, I see that shit, man. Shut the hell up, and don't get bothered by it. Because you know that it's just me being passionate about our work. And then you could be that other guy where I'd be like, man, how the fuck you don't see it? Who the fuck you yelling at? So you're more worried about my tone than my message. I could be trying to sell you $1 million worth of game, but you so fucking blinded by my message. I mean, by how I'm giving you the message that you don't even get the fucking $1 million message. And that's how I be feeling like when it comes down to Andrew Tate. He's got $1 million message, but a lot of motherfuckers just don't like how he says it. But a person like me don't give a fuck how he say it. Bro, you could be yelling down my throat. You don't intimidate me. You don't make me feel no type of way because I'm listening to what you got to tell me. The game is to be sold, not to be told. And if you're going to give me this shit for free, nigga, I don't give a fuck how you telling me. I just believe Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate are just shitty messages. Kevin Gates is another one.
I'd rather listen to Andrew Tate than fucking Kevin Gates. That idiot. On my mama, bruh. On my mama. If I'm lying right now, may God strike my kids down today. Now. If I'm lying, let God kill my kids.
But I mean, he be having a good message a lot of times.
Really? Why don't you really? You gonna tell me how to start a battery with my hands? Fucking moron.
Not that though. Like, hold up. But I mean,
get the fuck out. I don't want to listen to Kevin Gates with nothing. Really, you gonna give me relationship advice? Drika left you. Like, what the fuck are you gonna tell me?
Not relationship advice. Like life quotes. He gives good life quotes.
No, he doesn't.
You don't think so?
What's a good one? What's one off the top?
I don't remember my own shit. Now that I'm gonna remember his. I could look it up and
Not
show
memorable.
it to you. Nah, I could show you. I could go.
He does like practice shit, and he probably like this, if it's something he regurgitates from like some practice he's learned, then yeah, okay.
All right, and then also who gives good well, back in the day. Lately he's been on some bullshit, especially ever since Charleston
Lately,
White.
that's fair. No,
I'm not talking about Kevin Gates. He's been on some bull, especially ever since he's been trying to show his little small pants off and shit. But
you saw when he slipped and bust his ass on stage.
No, but shoot, them pants so tight he can't move. I'll be like, how the fuck you move, bro? How you? He's
like Forrest Gump with the stilts, or not the stilts, but the leg braces.
Yeah, like bro. That's like, I understand, everything with the style and all that shit, but bro, that shit just looks too tight for me. But anyway,
he's like 6'2", wearing skinny jeans.
But who else, man? T.I. used to give good messages too. He I don't know what the fuck he's been doing lately, but his music, not him.
Okay. Oh, his music, I love. Urban Legend was a fucking phenomenal album. King was a great album.
Oh yeah. That's what I should have just said. His music, he got some good shit in his music that he says, but I was about to say, outside of his music, bro, he be saying some real retarded shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of people just say shit like to just like Offset said it, do anything for clout.
Oh,
like
course.
people are just constantly like, and it's like, dude, this is embarrassing. And I feel like this, because you didn't have that back when he was releasing King, and back in the day when, like, before social media, you didn't have that.
What you mean?
It wasn't just people saying, or at least not at the rate that people are doing it now, of people just saying off the wall shit. Or am I wrong? To get clout.
Nah, they were doing it, but it was just a little harder back then.
No one was recording. No one had a phone in their face.
Well,
recording them, like,
it's no phone in your face, but people was trying to put out mixtapes. So if you was famous, you would have somebody walking around recording you, so you can put it out there for people to buy it. You know what I'm saying, or pass it around so people could look at it. But that was a lot harder than it was for, like, I could hit record, punch you in your face, and 2 seconds later, over 5 million people are going to watch that shit because, first off, it's violence. Second off, it's new. So it's just going to blow up. You ain't had that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Is you didn't have that back then.
Yeah. I was just saying they had it, but it wasn't.
Whenever
it wasn't easy access like that.
Whenever rappers did have a camera in front of them, it was always like, oh, like it could be like Jim Jones, and it's like, oh, just Dipset, like they're just promoting. Nowadays, you can get on your phone and promote.
Yeah.
So it's like, whenever I have a spare moment, why not fucking turn my camera on and punch you in the face and like get those views? That's more clout.
But
you see what I'm saying? Like, it every time that you had a chance of clout,
I agree with you.
Back in the day, it was like just promotion out the ass.
Because you know what? I'd be still trying to. Well, no. Because I was about to say, even the beef back in the day was more so.
Oh, they were juicy.
Style and lyric. Yeah. Now these motherfuckers are beefing because you were on O Block, or you were on somebody's street, or you was dissing somebody.
You didn't check in.
Yeah. Oh my God. You a grown ass man checking in with kids. Did you see?
You better kill me.
Who was that? Steven Jackson? No, that wasn't Steven Jackson. Who was that, man? Who checked in with O Block? Grown ass man. I forgot who it was.
Someone checked in with O Block. O Block done been sold. They're about to tear it down and put in a strip mall.
I forgot who, man. It was a grown ass man, bro. I was like, bro, who? Like, why are you even out there? There you go, Steven Jackson hoops in the middle of the O Block. Yeah, this idiot. And matter of fact, then he was like, I can't stand you, Steven Jackson. You are the most clout chasing this person I've ever known in my. Well, no, I've seen worse, but you're on the same fucking level, bro. You're trying to use George Floyd's clout. You trying to use George Floyd's clout for your own gain. How dare you, bro? That's ridiculous of you. And then you want to start making comments about everybody else. You want to make comments about Kanye West. You want to make comments about other folks. Bro, just sit the hell down, you grown ass boy. Sit down somewhere. God, dog. I can't. Ooh, I can't. Charleston White.
Yes.
My hero. No, I'm just bullshitting. But what he's saying is not wrong.
I agree.
Our society is messed up. we do praise the gangsters. We praise the murderers. We praise everybody in you know, everybody that's in a negative light. We hold them as our basically our heroes.
Yeah, anti-heroes.
Right.
You shouldn't like them, but you do.
Snoop Dogg was the first that said, I don't love these hoes. But now he's on Martha Stewart. Jay-Z stabbed some dude for selling bootlegs. Puff Daddy had, I forgot what the hell the situation was with him and J-Lo.
Got Biggie killed.
Hell, Roethlisberger, you know, he had his charge. They ain't say shit to him. Who else? I got plenty. Almost every rapper was a drug dealer, and they highlight it. They talk about it in songs. Now, you talking about being anti-something? I mean, nobody talks about being anti-Negro. Anti-American. Because they like to feed us. It's like you feed pigs slop because you want to fatten them up. It's the same concept that I feel that is out here for society. If I feed all you single parent household kids all this stuff because you don't have an example at your house. So we can give you anybody who we can say looks cool and you would want to idolize him. I'm not religious, but I do believe in some of the things that I hear out of it. Like not idolizing false gods. The baby is not a god. Kanye is not a god.
Trump is not a god.
No, there's nobody out here that deserves to be followed or envied in that way. And if it was so in man form, it should not be the gangsters of society or the rebels of society. Cool if they were fighting for a cause, rebels. I can dig that. But the ones that just want to just be out there just showing their ass, knowing that they have like a 5 million following, but now I want to get all my followers to follow me. It's the Pied Piper. All it is the Pied Piper. Let me play this music and get all your kids to follow me to do this stupid shit. Let me be a cool rapper, then start wearing a purple dress and put tattoos on my face and put purple dreads in my hair and watch how many people do it. I mean, all that stuff started like, you know, you started seeing that mess, the tattoos on their face when Lil Wayne, like, it kills me. I be looking at folks like, bro, like, why? Why? Like, tell me the original reason why you did that. Not because you seen somebody else and it looked cool and you did the shit, but why did you do it? Like, all my tattoos have symbolization to it. You'll have people that just do stuff because they see somebody do it on TV and they want to just be cool. But I'm like, damn, the coolest rappers are the individuals. The ones that could do shit on their own. The ones that tried some shit theirself. It was original. Nobody's out here original. They're always wanting to follow what's popular. Not even what's good, but what's popular. Nobody, you know what? I laugh because I tell people all the time, like, you know, when I talk to especially like young black guys, they can name me all the rappers. And I was like, what's the black guy's name that created fiber optics? The most important thing in this world right now, that damn near what everything works off of. What's his name? No, none of them know it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
And I just be like, well, shit. Just like back in the day, I used to get so irritated. I used to not want my kid, like my kid would be the same way. I used to get irritated by it because they would be like, don't know the ABCs, don't know 1, 2, 3s. But be trying to sing the song though. So early on, you're already slowly putting this bullshit into your brain at your developmental age. You'll be like, oh, watch little JJ dance to the song. Oh, look at him. Like, okay. Why you listening to say Snoop Dogg say, fuck these hoes? And then next thing you know, your son grew up and he's really like, fuck these hoes. Welp. There you got. Like, maybe I'm wrong.
Music is very influential, especially, I mean, I was going to say especially these days, but I mean, it's...
Because you guys had Marilyn Manson back in... Who was the other guy?
But Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, and all types of fucking shit, Nirvana. And those people got blamed for school shootings and that type of shit. Now it's all turned around where it's like, you know... But see, that's where I think it's different. Whereas, like, you know, when you had these rock people and they're getting blamed for school shootings, like now you have rappers getting blamed for people who are who are brought up in an environment where they might have options. I might just be talking out of my ass, but they're just trying to survive.
But what I do feel about like back then and today though, Nirvana wasn't going out killing folks and putting it on YouTube and then making a song about it.
They had guns plenty in there. I mean, if you listen to their album Nevermind, that they reference guns numerous times in numerous songs. King Von
and what's the other guy? Lil Durk. They have songs basically all through it talking about how to kill somebody or somebody that they've killed or somebody that they crew killed. They weren't doing that.
There are plenty of rock songs that, I mean, Ozzy Osbourne had a song called Suicide Solution. And a lot of people tried to say, like, you know, if people committed suicide, they would try to point at Ozzy Osbourne. Like, there's plenty of...
But what I'm saying is, those are subliminals. These motherfuckers are just outright really doing this shit.
That's a fair point.
So, while, you know...
They're glorifying it.
Right. Like, you would have to play with your mind to think that Ozzy Osbourne is doing this.
You'd have to already be in a fucked up mindset.
Right. Here, you could be just as square as you want to go on the internet and find out that these motherfuckers are really out there.
To be cool, you have to be doing King Von shit.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's a fair point.
You look online, all you see is women. Oh, I love King Von. Oh, I love... You know that this man kills folks and everything, but y'all love the hell out of him.
And he's dead.
Right. But y'all love this guy. Y'all love Lil Durk. Y'all love these rappers that's out here doing all this dirt, that's killing everybody. It's the only reason why it doesn't bother you is because it's not your situation yet.
Feels good to ride around bumping that shit, and you feel like a G. You feel like Tony Montana
Until somebody got that, until somebody when you at that red line, somebody put that tool to your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a different, it feels different.
It ain't a song no more.
No. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, it don't feel good when your life ain't in your hands. I've had it happen to me before where somebody pulled a pistol on me. I know what it feels like to where you don't want to, I know this sounds so stupid. You don't want to beg.
But you don't want to die.
But you don't want to die. So you just sit there with a blank look. That's me. That was me. I didn't want to beg this motherfucker not to kill me because it'd just make it more satisfying if he killed me. But I knew I didn't want to die. Luckily, he didn't do anything, and I was able to turn around and walk out the house fast. I didn't want to run, so I walked out fast.
Did the Fred Flintstone on his big toes?
Shuffle footed. Real quick. Turned that corner and got the fuck on, man. I was like, man, please, I ain't about to die over this fucking girl.
A lot of people thrive off that, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it sucks because you would want to try to turn the world to be like, hey, we don't have to go this route, guys. But you know that wheel's already turning, and the system that's in place has just showed you that they will go to far lengths to keep that ball rolling. Anytime, you better shut the fuck up if you think that you're going to speak out against them when they need everything about us. You're not going to slow down my gravy train. I need you in I need you in the law office. I need you for my contracts. I need you to be a good actor. I need you to be in the funny roles. I need you to be rapping so you can keep rapping to these kids so when they're little, they could think that life is about being a gangster. So when they get older, they'll need me to be the lawyer for them.
Yep.
They'll need me to be the contract signer for them to where they need me. We have to keep feeding them this bullshit because this bullshit is what keeps my will going.
And now let's make a law to go after the rappers who are making these fucking songs, and we can use their lyrics against them. And it's like,
and to say that these people they don't lose money.
Oh no!
Get locked up. They'll still use your catalog. They'll use your catalog for everything.
They'll strike a whole country down before they lose a fucking dollar.
Yeah. So you're just like, at the end of the day, you're something that they want to use you up until you have nothing left to offer the world. Then they throw you away, but then they want to keep your essence. Most of these guys have portfolios that can keep them straight for the rest of their life, but can't touch a cent of it. That sucks. You can't touch a cent of what's yours because you don't own the rights to your own shit. What it's certain songs that I hear on all the commercials, and I just be like, man, I wonder, is that, who gets the money for that? when you hear certain commercials, because you be like, well, everybody don't own the rights to that shit.
Most don't.
Mm-mm. What was it? I forgot how much. You would be looking at. I forgot the most famous one was the TLC one.
I don't know about that.
Really?
No, I don't.
So you ever heard the old reference in one of Kanye West rap songs? He was like, "What you think I rap for? To push a fucking rap for?"
Yeah.
He got that from TLC.
Really?
I swear. All right, so this is the story. So TLC's, been selling like millions of records. And they weren't getting no money for it. So they started complaining about that shit. And instead of the people like getting the money, for them, they bought them like RAV4s. And, TLC being young like they are, they thought they was big shit. And then so like people start laughing at them. Like, y'all celebrities pushing RAV4s. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
And so like they made a big deal about it, that they had like a big thing about it back in the day. And so that was funny when Kanye said that shit, because like he was like the fuck you think I rap for, to push a fucking RAV4? It's like, damn, TLC RAV4s. That shit was so funny.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah.
I thought he was just taking a jab at broke people.
No, he was taking a jab at the industry. I can't see what.
Was that on that? Did he say that on that song with Schoolboy Q? Nah.
It was because it was with Kanye West, Eminem.
Oh, see, I don't know that.
Dang, what was it?
I could look it up right now.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Oh, it was Run This Town.
Run This Town. Yeah, there.
Jay-Z and Rihanna.
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying that because of that. I was trying to see if I could pull it up for you. But literally, like,
he's such a cunt in his own way. I love it.
Thank you for tuning in to the Unbreakable Black Man Podcast. Remember to listen out for up and coming shows, and you can also follow me on all social platforms at Unbreakable BMP. If you would like to reach out with topic ideas, or even if you would like to be a guest on the show, you can always reach me by email at theunbreakablepodcast@gmail.com. As we close out, always remember your tongue is strong, but your mind is even stronger. So stop just talking about it and make shit happen.
If you're trying to find love, know it's hard to keep. Even when it get tough and you wanna leave, take a look into your eyes where I find reason. Yeah, writing love letters from my broken English. Don't say what it said. I'm wishing you well. Set the time and place, and I'll meet you there. Be right there. Be right. I'll be right. Stumbling up the stairs. Please come, I need help.